to help novices like myself learn and understand the process of butchering quail. So to prepare for it, I am wearing gloves. I've got a bowl of ice water to let the quail rest in, and then I've got a bucket for dispatching. Apologize for the graphic, I've already done one today. And then a bowl to put the entrails and feathers in. So first off, I'll explain the proper or a way to stun and dispatch quail, and then go through the process of butchering. So here we have a California quail, and the most humane way that I have found to, or that I kind of researched and found to dispatch them, is to take them and then take them to the edge of a countertop, and then just bring your hand down really quickly and just wrap their heads against the countertop. What that does is it stuns them so that you can then take your scissors, lift them up over your bucket, because you want to make sure that they're in an area where they're going to be able to bleed out, because the blood comes out quickly, and then go ahead and snip their heads off, making sure you're holding onto the body very securely and pointing down, because the blood comes quickly and fast, and otherwise you can have a mess on your hands. So that is how we dispatch, or at least how I dispatch quail. So, the next step in the process is to go ahead and take the wing or the legs, you can start on either one, and just come to that first joint and bend it backwards. It's kind of loosened up, and then either with a knife or with scissors, just snip it right there at the joint. That is just dispatched. So I do that to the other side. Backwards. My cats are very interested in the process as well. Okay, now we take the legs and just come to that first joint. Just break the joint and snip. The other one, break the joint, snip, so now this is probably a lot of people think you need a cut or something else, but really it's quite easy just to take the breast of the quail and just separate it with your thumbs, and it'll just split open like that, and then you can begin to undress the quail. You can see one of the things they also say is important thing to do is maybe the night that you're going to butcher your quail, to take away their food. As you can see, it's got its gullets full of food right there. So I'm just peeling this off around. I mean, you can almost peel it off like it's pajamas, keeping it in just one solid pelt, if you will. Just follow it all the way around the entire bird, dressing its arms and pulling it off the legs. All the way off. Okay. I'm gonna dip it in the water for a sec. I'm gonna rinse some of the feathers off. Now from this point, you're going to snip right in here, right between, just kind of in the stomach area right there, and that's going to prepare you for gutting. Well, really not necessarily gutting, but just separating the breast from. And actually, I'm skipping a step. We should probably actually just take the legs off first, because then it's less messy. So I like to cut right along this line right here. After breaking the hip, you can see the hip dislocates very easily, and then you can snip right against there. Snip it. There's one leg. Rinse that off, and that goes in the bowl of ice water. And the same thing on this side. Pop it. Snip. Rinse. And I like to do this outside because the feathers really just kind of go everywhere. There's another one right there. Just drop it in the bowl. Okay, so now we're to this point. I've already snipped it. You can just reach in. I'm going to open that just a little more. This side as well. Just reach in and separate the breast from the spine. Just tear it. Tear it till it separates. Discard the entrails into the discard bucket. We have a couple places to clean up, but we're pretty good. Go ahead and rinse. There you have a nice little breast. It's going into my bowl of ice water, and that will sit in the fridge for 2 days. And you just kind of do that to let rigor mortis finish. And then they're a lot more tender when you can freeze them or just cook them at that point as well. There you have it. Thank you for watching.